What's going on? Hold on. Much better. For a second, it was like you were invading my shelf space. Alright, guys. 2019. It's here. And now the camera's lower. So, 2018 was a pretty big year. God knows how many hundreds of videos. Honestly, well over 300 probably. And lots of crazy things went down. Most recently, changing up the Nerd Cave, exploring things. The Lupus for Lupus contest going down. The biggest double October ever, at least up to date. So, it was a crazy year. A lot of stuff. But 2019, it's going to be a bit different. So, basically, this is going to be what's going to happen with the channel in the future. Basically, Gundam is going to slow down. Or Gunpla, I should say, is going to slow down. Last year, early part of the year, was doing pretty good. Keeping up with a lot of good releases. As best I could, for the most part. Doing lots and lots of builds. Keeping up 3 reviews, or at least 2 reviews and an unboxing at least a week. Almost through the year. About halfway through the year. Started getting thin when Master Grade Monday really started fading out. And this year, I'm not going to try to keep up a breakneck pace of reviews. The five days a week minimum review schedule is probably going to slow way down. If for no other reason but money. Last year, as you guys know, things changed up. My job altered my hours, and for a while there, it was really looking like this channel was going to end because I couldn't sustain it monetarily. So I had to make changes. Now, Christmas has been good to me. I've got a lot of things to review. I have a huge box, or tub rather, of stuff to review out there. And of course, you guys have seen my backlog sitting over here. But I'm going to work through the backlog I have. I'm going to buy a few kits here and there. I'm not going to try to keep up with every brand new release. I'm not going to be getting everything. Unless a new really cool series comes out, then things might change. But right now, we've got narrative and we've got whatever's going on with Beyond and stuff like that. I am going to be getting at least the MG Sinanju Stein. I'm already planning on getting the Narrative Gundam, at least the different versions of it that I can definitely get. But for the trying to keep up with every possible release and try to do reviews of every damn thing, it's just not going to happen. I just can't. Part of it is I'm burned out on Gunpla. Not model building, but Gunpla. Because I've had a lot of fun with the Flame Toys kits. I've had a lot of fun with the Figure Ice Standard kits. The Jaeger kits I did last year were a change of pace, but not that great. Cool, but not that great. But it's just, Double October really burned me out because I pushed way too hard, had to do way too much just to make my goal, and it really burned me out on building. I mean, I built what was probably more than the rest of the year was going to have in a month, as I've said. But, that being said, I want to focus more on customs. I have lots of customs I need to do, let alone finish ones that I've got already in progress. I'm looking at one right here that I'm about to sit down and focus on vacation very, very soon. Or just whenever I get back to building, which will be very, very soon, I'm going to just plow straight through that. I talked about it on the live stream the other day. The Flame Toys kits are going to be going through the roof this year. I'm going to be picking up quite a few of those. I really enjoy the engineering. I like the design stuff. Certain Gundam kits, there's going to be plenty of things I want to get. I'm just not going to try to keep up with the times, so to speak. If something new and cool and I want to get after it, I'll go for it. The other thing, I'm going to get rid of unboxings. They're going away entirely. They don't get the views. They're not worth my time. Sorry. If you enjoy the unboxings, well, I'm sorry. Not enough people have enjoyed them. In fact, that's one reason why I'm changing things up this coming year. Since the channel has begun, I have put out almost consistently daily videos. Whether it's on this channel, whether it was on the vlog channel, which, you know, thanks to everybody who has subscribed to Choki Reviews too, for all the good it has done. But I can't just plow through every single day anymore. I'm burned out, I'm tired, but I don't want to give up. I don't want to stop. I like doing this, I like reviewing things. Of course, I like building things, I like playing with toys, which is why my Transformers collection over here has gotten so big. That's why I had to do so many different best and worst lists for the end of the year, because I have so many other hobbies. Forgot to turn on my lights. But I want to focus on putting out better content of something that I enjoy doing. I want to enjoy doing this again and not feel like it's a job. And I was getting that satisfaction more with different kits, oddly enough. Just like I keep looking over here at the Flame Toys Optimus and Nemesis. I really enjoyed doing those kits. You know, I took time to paint them, took time to weather them, stuff like that. I really enjoyed the custom stuff that I've done so far, but I haven't finished. I got too distracted by trying to keep up a constant review of the newest thing or whatever. And that put me months and months behind on things that I've been working on or wanting to finish and stuff like that. And I just can't do it anymore. This channel's not going away. The reviews are still going to happen. Just Gunpla content is going to slow down. And I know a lot of you are groaning and probably going to go and subscribe or whatever. I don't care. I really don't. It's my channel. I do what I want. A lot of people want to and have been claiming that I'm a Gunpla reviewer. That has been a mainstay of this channel since the beginning because it was my hobby. This is not strictly, nor has it ever been strictly a Gunpla reviewing channel. I've always reviewed the things that I like, that I find cool, and that I want to share with you guys. That's what I've always done. It just happened to incorporate Gunpla. Now, I've made plenty of friends. I've done lots of things, such as a charity contest. There's another charity contest that's going to be happening this year. Thomas Rice and I have to sit down and plan that out, and we're going to have a lot of free time. We both are on vacation kind of the same week, because apparently our birthdays are in the same week. We just didn't know it yet. So we're going to sit down and we're going to not only work on collaborations, but we're going to be working on that contest planning, and it will be announced as soon as possible because we want to get time for people to build and participate. Unlike my last contest, which barely gave people like a month. So I want to give a lot more time to that. So that's what's going to be happening, at least towards the beginning of the year. For those worrying, Double October is definitely happening. My patrons have already seen some stuff about Double October 2019 because it's already in the works, believe it or not. As soon as Double October 2018 was over, I started working on my plan for 2019 because I love 00, I like 00 kits, and I want to continue 00 content, and you guys really do appreciate it. But I don't think I'm going to absolutely kill myself to get it done this year. It's going to be whatever's done is done. I'm not going to stress over it anymore. And that's what it's coming down to. I don't want to stress over what used to be a hobby because I started to make it into a job. And YouTubers talk about this all the time. But that's going to be like my New Year's resolution. I almost said revolution. To do more of what I want to do and stress less about the numbers, because the last couple months have really been stressful on my end to just watch my views plummet. Whether that's you guys just not giving a shit about what I'm reviewing, especially Transformers or Marvel Legends or whatever, or whether that's the algorithm just not pushing out my stuff. Whatever it is. if I keep stressing about it, if I keep stressing about how to get those numbers up, what do I do? I got to get these numbers back up. I just have to let it go. I was like, I can sit here and change my channel to be exactly the thing that everybody wants to view, but everything that I know will get views, clickbait or drama or hating stuff, which I could just go on ranting about hating things fakely, or start some fake YouTube drama or Twitter drama with somebody and go from there just to gain attention. Or I can just have fun doing what I want to do. I had a lot of fun doing skits. I had a lot of fun making memes, oddly enough. But I want to have fun at this again, and it wasn't until post Double October when I really started getting into Transformers a lot deeper, when I started getting into building other things, that I started to have fun again. Because the last couple actual Gunpla I have built, which would be the Astray No Name, the Gundam Moon, yeah, I think that's actually the last two Gunpla I built. I didn't have that much fun. I mean, even, I guess technically the Hugo twin set sitting over there. But I say that because I'm looking at the last few things. Now, I had a lot of fun with some of the things in Double October. I'm not going to say I didn't. I was just incredibly burnt out. I did have fun, even though it was a lot of work. I had fun with the PG Exia. Doesn't mean I'm going to go out and start buying a buttload of PGs. I've already talked about how I want to do more Star Wars kits. I want to get the 172nd B-Wing. I want to get that because I like the B-Wing. It's one of my favorite Star Wars designs. But I have the Falcon sitting over here that I want to do this year. I need to do this year. So it's not about having the newest and the greatest. I'll still maintain Master Grade Mondays when I have them. In fact, what I'll probably do, because I'm taking a minor break at the moment, with the Master Grades I have, I'm going to do a you guys choose, whatever the first Master Grade Monday of the year is going to be. Now, mind you, it's not going to be on a schedule. It's not going to be every Monday. But that's what I want. I want to get more involvement with you guys. I want you guys to do a lot more in the way of being involved in the channel and making some decisions when it comes to things like that. Also, Patreon picks for you guys who experienced this for the last couple of years since I've had Patreon. And basically last year I abandoned it entirely. I'm very sorry about that. I know some of you don't care. You're just like, yeah, build whatever. It doesn't matter. And I appreciate everybody who does support the channel. It really does help. Like, that's not a joke. It's not just me being greedy. It literally can keep the lights on some days or buy us, you know, a few groceries, stuff like that in a bad week. Patreon picks will come back on a monthly basis. So the Patreon guys will get to pick something for me to review and build, and then that'll be that. The backlog is not going to get out of hand again, except for Double October. I'm going to build what I want. I'm going to buy what I want, unless you happen to pick that particular level of Patreon where you can basically buy and have me something review things, which has always been a level, but nobody really cares to bother to go that high. It's all good. Like I said, customs, more collectibles, more toys, stuff like that that I want to do is going to be on there. I'm going to try to get more people featured as I can. The Nerdcast, I want to make a bigger thing. I appreciate anybody who does sit down and watch them or listen to them on the SoundCloud, but I want it to be a bigger thing. I want to grow these friendships with other people. I want to make these connections with more people because it's fun. And I'm tired of not having fun. I'm tired of it feeling like work. And I have, except for redoing this room, I have done almost no work. In fact, I still need to finish the last Nerdcast, which was nearly done. I just kind of, I got busy. I didn't get to finish it out, and then Christmas happened. So, Dalton, I got to get that out. It'll be out probably by the time I release this video. It should be. But when I was going through my best and worst lists, and I looked at my analytics and stuff like that, and I just watched how things earlier in the year, mind you, of course, I recognize that time has passed, hence why they have more views. Things earlier in the year got way more views than things later in the year. unless they were the newest and the best. And some of you guys absolutely love whatever I do, but that doesn't matter, if I'm honest. I appreciate everyone who watches, but if I put the time and effort into doing all these things, not to mention spending the actual money, and then nobody watches a video. And the crazy thing is, I've got 3 times as many subscribers as I did last year, but I've got 1/3 of the views. Almost everything across the board, except for old reviews that have surfaced, like I talked about in the best or top 10s video. New stuff didn't do anywhere near as good as old stuff, and with the exception of a few tweaks here and there to the style I do, there's no difference in what I've done content wise. But maybe it is burnout on y'all's side, meaning there's too many videos, there's too much content to keep up with. So, I mean, if I drop it down to a couple reviews, or like right now I'm doing a 5 to 6 to 7 days, if I can count live streams, then yeah, that's a lot of effort on my part for so little views. You know, to be at the level I am and to have so little views is crazy. And I'm not always on you guys, of course, because you might not even see my stuff, because I know the algorithm is constantly being altered and, you know, screwing things up. But, you know, I'm not going to keep sinking time and effort, and especially money, to not have any real payoff. Spend time doing a hobby for a job and not have any payoff. So I'm just going to focus on the hobby, and if there's a payoff, there's a payoff. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to smell the roses, so to speak. I'm going to have as much fun as I can while doing this, and you guys can come along for the ride. If you're not okay with that, there's an unsubscribe button for that. If you're not okay with me doing more action figures, more toys, more Transformers, I'm sorry. That's what I like. It's what I'm going to do. If you're only here purely for Gunpla, then by all means watch the Gunpla reviews. But try to give some view to the other things. You know? Because Gunpla is going to slow down immensely this year. And I've always said this. If it comes down to it, the thing that's going to go is Gunpla, because I'm going to get burned out, or I'm going to get bored, or Bandai's really not going to put any effort into it. So, I like model building. I'm fine with that. Just may not be Gunpla for all time, because it is what it is. But, yeah, I can only just sit here and repeat myself over and over. But the idea is, in 2019, things are going to slow down. Things are going to change to where I'm having more fun, feeling less like it's work. Try to devote a little bit more time to the things that take time, and less blowing through anything and everything I can to keep up with people that I legitimately can't keep up with. That's the reality. For the Japanese or Korean or just the reviewers who are in Asia that can pick up every single thing that comes out the second it comes out and pump it out within a day or two, I will never keep up with them. I will never have the numbers they do. So I have to stop worrying about that and be me and do what I want to do. That's the truth. And that's what I have to face with myself, because it has gotten me depressed. It's gotten me wanting to quit over and over the last couple of years, especially this year. So I just have to look at what I want to do, what I want to have fun doing, and do that. That's why I started doing this, because I wanted to have fun. Started making money at it, started gaining a tiny bit of recognizability for what I do, and then went off the deep end with trying to keep up with some kind of fictional demand. And no, I'm done with that. I'm done trying to keep up with people I can't keep up with. You know, like, just being honest with you, my Prime review was out before Mecha Gakkotsu's. He gets, and I know he's got way more subscribers. He's been way longer than me. I don't even have I have a tiniest fraction of views. And then to have Flame Toys promote his video on their social media when I shared mine even before he did and tagged them in it and posted it on their website, I'm not going to try to keep up. I can do whatever I want to do. I can build a badass custom. I can build a straight build. I can do whatever. I'm not going to keep up. I'm not going to try to keep up anymore. I'm just going to focus on being me, being the best me I can, paying more attention to the people who are supporting the channel, such as the patrons, my patroneers, as it were. I want to give them more credit, give them more of what they pay for, and just be happy with what I'm doing instead of constantly bemoaning the things that aren't going right. That's all you can do. And I had this conversation with Unboxing Art the other day where he's just completely, he's looking at his numbers, and even though his subscribers are going up, his views are barely climbing at all for anything he does. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter if he was first. Doesn't matter if he posted it everywhere. Doesn't matter if he has the best thumbnail. The views aren't there. The views are what matter, and they're not there. But then I look at my reviews. I have 3.5 times his subscribers. Same amount of views. So I can't tell you what you guys like. I can't figure out what you guys want to watch. I can't figure out how the thumbnails are supposed to be. So I'm just going to be me. That's what it is. But I want to include you guys in voting for stuff. I want to include you guys on some decisions, things like that, when it comes down to it. But otherwise, taking back my channel to be more of what I want it to be instead of what I think it should be to keep up with others. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But that's going to be it. So guys, like, subscribe, do all the things. I shouldn't have to say these things over and over. It is what it is. So I'll catch you guys later. I have a bunch more stuff to film today, and I'm still trying to get everything back on track so that I can start off 2019 a little bit better. So thanks, guys. I'll see you guys later. Remember, as always, keep on nerding and keep on building, even if it's not necessarily Gunpla.